according to UNICEF 2024, October, which is very recent, more than 370 million of the women alive have been before they reached the age of 18, which means they were children when this happened. This is a very disturbing topic, and it keeps happening right here in this nation. And we need to talk about it. We need to find solutions. So joining me today, we have Tawanda Leoga and we have Pastor Morren. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Can you briefly introduce yourselves in your elements?
I'm Tawanda Leoga. I'm a social worker by profession. Currently doing my master's in social work, aiming to be a clinical social worker.
Awesome. Powerful. And well done for pursuing that.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm Morren Nengomasha. I am a pastor, mainly a youth pastor at Born of Prayer International Ministries. I'm also a businesswoman.
Wonderful. So the reason why I made sure that you guys could make it today is that we need to talk about this. And what I've noticed is pastors and social workers, you are the forefront of children interventions. So what has been your experience so far?
My experience has been so hard, so terrifying. At some point, I'm for why I mainly deal with youth. So most of the times they come with their issues to me. You will find that most of them, they're being abused by close relatives. And as a result, they are traumatized. They end up indulging in so many things, in drug abuse, in alcohol abuse. Why? Just to overlap that thought of being abused by a close relative. And some of them, they can't say it out because they say, if I say this out and if my relatives hear this, that means I'm going to be an outcast of the family. And at the end of the day, I don't have anything to do. But the only thing that I can do is to drink alcohol, is to get drugs so that I won't remember, I won't have the thoughts of the things that happened the previous night. So because of all this happening, you end up seeing that the rate of drug abuse is increasing. We judge them at the end of the day, but we don't know the story
What
behind
they're
it.
going
We don't know what they are.
I love how Gabor says, ask a child or ask a person what happened to you when they are an addict. That's one of his key things. To say the first thing you need to ask is what happened to you.
Yes.
Because it is a symptom to a bigger problem that they're trying to numb. And what's been your experience as a social worker so far?
When it comes to abuse, we need to look at it at a broader scale, especially when it comes to sexual abuse. Aspect of being molested, having somebody groom you from a young age.
Exactly.
The idea of someone touching you inappropriately, exposing you to. There's also deeper factors that happens in homes where some will barge in on you naked, getting dressed.
Or you're bathing.
Or you're bathing, yes. And even having adults walking around naked in front of the young children.
Yes.
This is something that's been very common and that's going on, and people don't know how much of an impact it has on a child. And as the pastor had mentioned earlier, we've got those that are promiscuous, that indulge into prostitution. We like to condemn, but we don't want to empathize.
I love what you said, because the key topic is we want to look at the perpetrator's mind and we want to look at the child's mind. We sort of like want to understand the anatomy of child abuse. So I love what you said when you say grooming. And I also love when you pick that it's somebody who's usually very close to you. Sad to say, women, we find that they're women perpetrators. Women are not, exempted from this. The grannies, the moms, aunts, the household, the teachers, they are molesting young boys and young girls, sadly. So why do you think it's the person who's close?
It's the person that has easy access to the victim. It's somebody who can instill fear and control. It's somebody who knows that if I do what I want to do, there's no way you're going to expose me because I am present, I am here. That's why you find caregivers as well in children's homes. That's why you find, if you're going back to family homes, it's that favorite uncle or it's that favorite cousin. And that's why you find, personally, grew up in a home where sleepovers was a huge no.
You know?
Huge no. And younger me never understood it. But older me now, with the stories I heard, it's always this cousin tried to play this game. And it may seem like a game because you're young and you don't know, but this person that has knowledge, they know what they're doing.
They play house. And as they're playing house, it's going overboard. I saw this young girl. She's an influencer. I don't even know her name, but every time I see her, she's playing that naive little girl, and there's this uncle who's just trying to be so close. What do we have to say to our little girls, you know? Because it starts there.
Yes.
How best can we help our little girls?
Okay, to our little girls, what I can say is, not everybody is your friend. No matter what they can give you, what they can promise you, what they can put on the table for you to see. Not everybody is your friend. And once you notice that whatever games that we're playing, they're no longer suitable to my environment, to my comfortability, speak it out. Talk to someone else. Feel free. I also want to just direct this to even the mothers, right?
Yes.
That
we're going
as a mother, you need to stand your ground. You need to notice your child. You need to have time. Because at the end of the day, I can't speak it out because maybe my relationship with my mom is so distant. So at the end of the day, the girl now is vulnerable to the whole situation. So I'm just saying to the girls, not everybody is your friend. Once you are abused, speak it out.
That's amazing.
That's deep. Moms, we're going to come back to that. Just hold that thought. We just need to take a very short break. We'll be right back with you. Stay tuned.